welcome to another episode of Node Innovation Lab free e-course series. Learn digital marketing at your comfort of your home with just an internet setting. So, the impact of social media marketing on business, that's SMM 102, and understanding the impact of social media marketing could have on your business. So let's take a recap from last episode. We talk about what social media is and how it has impact or huge impact on businesses find and communicate with their audiences. Prior to social media, businesses had to travel to live events to find a targeted group of prospects. Unfortunately, the average cost to attend even a small business conference comes in around $1,000, making it very difficult for startups to get in front of their target audience. So therefore, social media has made a transformation, which is allowing startups to get in front of a targeted group of people virtually, changing the way businesses communicate with their audience, replacing business cards, which often end up in the trash, by popping up in your audience feed, making it easy for businesses to provide value upfront prior to asking anything from a prospect. So on the screen is how customers are using social media. So you realize that 54% of social browsers use social media to research products according to Global Web Index 2018. Oh, and also the power of social media marketing. On the screen, you can see that 73% of marketers believe social media marketing has been somewhat effective or very effective for their business. BUFA 2019. So the impact of social media is all about it allows omnipresence, which is the average person today has about 8 social media accounts, 9 for people aged 16 to 24. If your brand is present on even a few of these platforms, you will appear to exist everywhere in the person's life. You have probably heard of the rule of 7, which states that prospects need to see a brand's message 7 times prior to purchasing. That number is likely much higher in 2021, as people encounter over 5,000 branding messages in a day. Therefore, social media is an amazing tool to help your brand rack up views and gain better brand awareness. 2, it increases personalization. So a major impact of social media in today's business world is the new level of personalization that brands can achieve. 1/3 of marketers claim that developing a more personalized experience is a priority. Additionally, 81% of consumers appreciate brands that get to know them and understand when it is and it isn't appropriate to sell them. With social media, it's easy to slide into your prospects' daily activities and obtrusively. That helps you develop a more personal interaction, as you can serve them as depending on their interest and previous interactions. So on the screen, you can see, for example, this HubSpot ad was shown after someone had looked into CRM software but not purchased it. Another feature that is helping many businesses stand out are messenger bots, primarily on Facebook and Twitter. Used correctly, these bots have the potential to bring personalization to another level. So we ask ourselves why. Chatbots are also a much less crowded channel than email. The average email open rate is 24.79%, while the average chatbot open rate is 70 to 80%. By appearing next to messages from friends and family, your prospects will begin to see in a more personal light. So on the screen, you can see that there's an example of a business which is effectively using a chatbot. So 3, generates more customer loyalty. So you realize that with social media, it has another positive impact on businesses. It helps them generate more loyalty. The first way that businesses can do this is by creating their own page on one or more social networks and encouraging interaction. So a stellar example of a brand that interacts heavily with its customers and has a truly loyal following is Glossier. How many other brands have customers who are so loyal that they print posters like missing lip balm? If found, please return to Zayn Army at 13, like something like that. So in an effort to find a lost product, they bought from your brand. Check out on the next slide. So here is a picture of a customer's post on social media that allows you to cultivate a loyal following. As you can see how customers use the product after the sale. The love for your product becomes contagious, and before you know it, you have hundreds of brand evangelists. The best part here is the customer then posted it on Twitter, generated just like under 600 likes, and the brand retweeted it. So also we have to add credibility to your brand. With social media, if someone is researching a business prior to making a purchase, one of the first places they'll probably check is the brand's social media account to see if they have any discounts or just to make sure they are still active. So prospects can also see your fans and likes, which increases your business credibility. So social media is a great way to help generate reviews since your customers are already accustomed to using social platforms like Facebook. To further increase reviews, consider sending emails to your customers asking them to leave a review, and be sure to include links to your social account. Post it to your website as well. So here's on the screen is an example of an ideal response to a negative review from an attorney. So that is, a customer posted how badly he was treated, and the response from the owner was that, Ms. Benson, we are truly sorry that we're unable to meet your expectations. The Virginia State Bar reviewed our actions per your request as you mentioned, and copied you on the response, which found no violations of state bar rules. We wish you the best going forward. So social media allows you to take control over reputation management. Even if you have a dissatisfied customer, potential customers can see how you respond to the situation. This is important because 30% of people view businesses that respond to online reviews in a positive light. So 5, with social media impact, it increases referrals. So one of the biggest benefits of social media is that it's a virtual word of mouth platform. If you're like 71% of other consumers, you buy a product based on social media referrals at some point in time. There are a number of businesses like Dropbox and if Evernote that were built on referrals. So how can you increase referrals? That is the question. So start by offering an amazing service and make every customer a raving fan. If you already have an amazing product or service, you can leverage social media by running contests. Unfortunately, contests like Share to Win have become banned on Facebook. That said, you can still run contests that allow you to ask for likes, messages, or comments. And they work if you are a B2B company. So here is on the screen of how Noah Kagan had a giveaway contest every day in January on products he likes and uses, which is books, snacks, shows, coffee, etc. The rules were simple to like and comment on the post. As a result, he generated hundreds of likes and about 30 to 100 comments per post. So we come to the end of our today's episode, and we will next week bring you another episode. So you can reach out to us via our social media handles and also via email at info@northernilab.com for any enquiries. Search for us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.